I am here with the newest GTA 5 update, Smuggler's Run, and with all these high-tech, multi-million-dollar airplanes and facilities, my favorite vehicle is a land vehicle, the Vapid Retinue. Or Retinue, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's a very complex name. It's kind of like the Torero. But this vehicle is from the 60s and 70s, and I must say I absolutely love it. It comes with a pretty hefty price tag of $615,000 from standard, but you can't really put a price on driving around roads like this in an absolute incredible to drive vehicle. I mean, yes, there are vehicles that will go around these corners faster and with better acceleration and cornering and everything. However, even in the same class, this is a sports classic, there are cars like the Turismo Classic and other vehicles that will be faster than this, but this is just so much fun to drive, and around these phenomenal corners you can easily slow down and take a look at this awe-inspiring scenery. It's just a perfect match. It's absolutely gorgeous. And around these corners, there's a bit of bi-roll, I will be honest. It's a bit of a rolly little thing that I've almost rolled it a few times. However, it's just so fun to drive. It's not the fastest, it's not the worst, it's not the best handling, but it's just, it's very difficult to describe. But as fun as it is driving around on these roads, it's really not the car's hope. And if you want to take this thing to a road where it's ideally suited in its natural habitat, you gotta go to a bit of a different place with a different car. This is that car. This is my own personal vehicle. It's a rally version of the Vapid, and well, this won the World Championship in 1970s in a place known as this. This is the Los Santos Rally, and this is Rally. Now, Rally is one of the most extreme forms of motorsport in the world, arguably more difficult than Formula 1. And you basically just fly down these roads as fast as possible, which makes it extremely entertaining to watch. However, it also makes it extremely dangerous. Numerous drivers have met an unfortunate and timely death at the hands of these incredibly powerful machines. Now, my objective for this little retinue is to simply complete the stage in a reasonably manner and not crash the car. Now, I absolutely love how this vehicle sounds. It's amazing. And we're just gonna get going here. So let's just hope we don't die in a tragic and spectacular death of a very cool rally car. Now, that is a rather long stage, probably 3 or 4 minutes for the time, and it's 3 sections, if you will, down the most dangerous road in the state. And this narrow, bumpy, has tons of jumps, basically an absolute nightmare for most vehicles. Ugh. Like that's what you have to deal with. Okay, now comes the really, really dangerous stuff that I absolutely hate, because I've driven lots of stupid things on this show. Ugh. I've driven Pegasus towards the ocean at 100 miles an hour, but this has gotta be the most dangerous and stupid thing I have ever done. Ow. Oh no. That's an inverse corner on the edge of a cliff, on dirt, with no guardrail. That is just... who thought this was a good idea? And there's a jump on that inverse corner as well. Ugh. But we are through the most difficult section of the rally. Now, it's not the fastest vehicle. There are vehicles, again, that'll go faster. The Omnis and the Tropheos rallies come to mind. But this one is one of the few rear-wheel drive rally cars, and back then, as I said earlier, this won a fair few world championships for its drivers, and just to say, it is quite fun and terrifying driving an incredible piece of history like this. Alright, now we're on the second half, we're a third of the way done. Please let this be destructible. Good, okay, thank you. Okay, we're good, we're good. Go through this section. Now, this section is probably the most dangerous on the entire track. We're going super fast and it's very bumpy. Oh god, oh god, good god. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive, that's good. Alright, you're doing well. Now, there's not many of these cars left around, unsurprisingly, in the way that you drive them. So, that is why these things will fetch these $615,000. For this one, $750,000 cost to get for me to get my hands on this one. So they're quite expensive. Ugh, got a tank slap around. They're quite expensive, but they're just so fun to drive. I absolutely love them. Alright, now we're on to the final third of the rally. The finish line is at the end of this trail. And there's a very high-speed section of it. The entire way is pretty much just straightaways with high-speed quarters, so you have to be in really good control of your car. Alright, this is dealing with these bumps very, very well, considering this is... Oh, we nearly rolled the darn thing. Alright, we're fine though. We're fine, we recovered it. That's the rolling I was talking about. Just will go up on two wheels all of a sudden. Okay, now we're picking up the pace a little bit, and this is getting sketchy. That we don't have any guardrails anymore. Why did we have to run out of guardrails? Okay. Alright, we can't be too much further to go. We're nearing the mountains. Ugh. It is very fast. It is very fast and very narrow. Oh! Ow. I must say, this seat is not the most comfortable because it's a racing seat. Ah! Lost the back end? Alright, we're good. We recovered it. Alright, yes! Finally! Oh. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I need to get out of the car for a minute. That was a terrible idea. Who thought I should do that? Now, I may not have the fastest time, but I did complete the course, and the car is not destroyed. I did beat it up a fair bit, but I think that adds character. I think it arguably looks better with a little bit of dirt on it. It looks how it would want to look. Like it's been driven, because for the most part, you don't want these things to be in museums. You want them, if you have a classic, if you have an iconic vehicle, show it, use it, have some fun. And yeah, it's a lot of money, $750,000 for a rally car, $615,000 for the normal version, but I absolutely love it, and if you have the money, I would 100% recommend this vehicle. So, is it a lot of money? Yes. Is the interior a little basic? You only have 2 people instead of 4, despite the fact there are technically 4 seats? Yeah. But it's still an incredible piece of engineering and an incredible piece of history.